Now we'll start with the extraction of aluminium. As you are familiar with all the the metallurgical operations, so we'll be just carrying out all the steps. So before we start, you should know that what are actually ores of aluminium, right? So ores of aluminium are bauxite ore, cryolite ore, feldspar, right? So these are three ores, like you can, these are not only three, there are actually more ores which exist in nature, but out of them three are the important ores. So that is the bauxite ore, Al2O3.2H2O is the formula, cryolite is Na3AlF6 and feldspar is CaF2, right. So these are actually the formula for the ores of the aluminium, right. Out of them, the bauxite ore is the common ore which occur in the nature, right, that is Al2O3.2H2O, right. So the first step which we will be doing for the aluminium ore, that is the concentration of ore, and as you know, we have different methods, like can we apply this hydraulic washing? No, we cannot, because it is not too heavy in nature. So can I apply the froth flotation? No, we cannot, because it is not a sulfide, there is no sulfide ore present. So can we apply the magnetic separation? Again no, because the aluminium do not show any kind of attraction or repulsion towards the magnet, right. So what method we are left with? We are left with the chemical separation method, which we will be doing for the aluminium, right. So what we will do, we will just select a chemical which will react with the ore but will not react with the impurities. So just let's see. So here I have an bauxite ore. What I am adding a chemical which combines with ore but not with the impurities. So after combination, what product do we get? We get NaAlO2 plus impurities gets separated. What is the name for the in NaAlO2? It is sodium aluminate. Right. Now we are going to get this thing, our main ore, our concentrated ore out of the sodium aluminate. So how we are going to get? NaAlO2 will react with water. As you can see, this is metal and this is metal, and metal has a tendency to combine with water to form their respective hydroxides. So this is what they are going to do. See, it is again NaOH and we have AlOH whole thrice. Our ore is just hidden in this AlOH whole thrice. So that means we are just concerned with the aluminium hydroxide. So next what we will be doing? We will be just heating aluminium hydroxide, and what we will get? We will get our concentrated ore and the water will be expelled. So this is our concentrated ore, that means free from the gangue particles, right. And you know, there is a special name which is given to this first concentration of ore method, that means chemical separation in case of aluminium, that is the Bayer's process. Right, this is very important. You often get the question, explain the Bayer's process. So just you need to write that it is a chemical separation method which is employed for concentration of ore in the case of aluminium. Just write the reactions involved. See, chemistry always understands the language of chemical equation. So do not write the paragraphs. So if you wish to write, so you may write the chemical paragraph along, but what should be present? The chemical reaction should be present, right? So just write in this way and then just label it that it is a Bayer's process, right. So the first method we have already done, we have a concentrated ore now. Then our second method is oxidation, right. So what is the second method? We have the concentrated ore Al2O3, that means we need to convert into metal oxide. As you can see, it is already the oxide ore, and you know that for oxidation we have two methods: roasting for sulfide ore, calcination for carbonate ores. And for oxide ores, what you do? We do not perform the oxidation step, we just skip it because the metal is already present in the oxide form. So that means this step is not required because the metal is already in the oxide form. But do not write directly the concentration of ore and followed by the reduction. Do not write like this, just write the second operations, because the examiner may be thinking that why you have skipped the second point. So you need to write that the reason for skipping the second point, that it is already present in the oxide form. Right. See, whenever you are attempting a question, your question does not seem to be cramped. It should be written in a format that anybody who is not familiar with the science, whenever he goes through your question, he just get to know, learn things that what you are going to express in your answer, right. So that means the attemptation matters a lot. So you should be more expressive. Don't skip things. It hardly takes 1 or 2 minutes to just mention it. So while doing the aluminium extraction, just mention that this step is not required because it is already present in the oxide form, right. Now the third step is electrolytic reduction, and you know electrolytic reduction in case of aluminium is given a special name, that is the Hall's process. And again in this the reduction is taking place by passing the current electrolysis. So just look at the board how electrolytic reduction is going to take place.